Today being the 5th day of the month of December, we all thought that we will never ever see or hear the name Omotosho again. We all believe that we will never see or get to a point where we say Justice James Omotosho will handle the case or sit in the same room with Nnamdi Kanu ever again. Now we see all of us being believe and now we see all of us being carried for our mind. Yes. But as we speak to you, as we talk, James Omotosho will sit in the same room with Nnamdi Kanu very, very soon. They will have conversations. And this time around, James Omotosho no go get 100% say over the life of Nnamdi Kanu anymore. So what did they really happen? Well, for this video, we could categorically, like we always do, explain and analyze every single thing we don't happen, leading to the point where we say Omotosho will be in the same settings with Nnamdi Kanu to hold conversations and to hold other legal rulings and dealings. This video could be very, very clear in nature. We say a kid of even 2 or 3 years could still understand them. So what did they happen? Well, yesterday being the 4th day of the month of December, Emmanuel Kanu, we all know him. We don't hear this name over and over again. This man went straight to the Federal High Court in Abuja to petition and to drop a filing on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be his brother. Okay? What will be the content of that filing where we say this man carried good at court? Well, he's saying that first thing first, Sokoto State is not safe enough for Nnamdi Kanu. And second of all, Nnamdi Kanu wants to take his case to the appeal court. And by doing so, now he represents himself as a lawyer. By doing so, he has to be very close to Abuja. We say the filings, they take place. You cannot keep a man in Sokoto State and ask him to come to Abuja to do some filings. For clarity, from Sokoto State to Abuja is over 700 kilometers apart. So how do you want a man to always come to Abuja from Sokoto State to do filings and do other legal proceedings? Now, we see Prince Emmanuel Kanu carry enter the Federal High Court yesterday. So how did it go down? Well, first thing first, yesterday, Nnamdi Kanu instructed Prince Emmanuel Kanu to head to the appeal to the Federal High Court to drop the petition. Interestingly, he informed him, that is Emmanuel Kanu, not to put this petition in front of Aloy Jimako or Maxwell Opara. That is, make Emmanuel Kanu himself carry the petition, go to the Federal High Court without involving his lawyers, meaning say there are high possibility say Nnamdi Kanu he no longer trusts his legal counsel team. Hope you guys are following and hope you guys are paying attention to what see with the talk, okay? In that said petition, Emmanuel Kanu told the Federal High Court, say, see you, we want you guys to take Nnamdi Kanu away from that place where he is now and put him in either one of these 2 correctional facilities. One, the very first one is Kefi Correctional Center, and the second one, Suleja Medium Prison, located in Niger State. And the Kefi Correctional Center is located in Nasarawa State. Now, we see Prince Emmanuel Kanu being talk. How did the whole conversation go down? Well, as time for the court proceedings kick off, Emmanuel Kanu was in the Court of Law, the Federal High Court, as a lawyer. He indeed representing Nnamdi Kanu. And no say he did not employ the services of either Aloy Jimako or Maxwell. He was there to represent himself and represent Nnamdi Kanu. Surprisingly, guess which judge been preside over that case? Now, James Omotosho again. This is a name we say nobody been believe say we go here. This man was in the Federal High Court yesterday. I see Prince Emmanuel Kanu. Tell him, say, your face look very familiar. And I know say you are the brother to Nnamdi Kanu. What are you doing in my court today? Now, Prince Emmanuel Kanu tell him everything. Say he here on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu to seek the court or ask permission or seek a legal document to move Nnamdi Kanu from Sokoto to either Niger State or Nasarawa State, so that it will be very easier for them to access Abuja to do some filings and to do other things within the context of things. Hope you guys are following. Now, the judge, that is this man known as James Omotosho, can say, how did you become a lawyer and how did you get to this particular point in time? We say you they speak on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. He said, Nnamdi Kanu himself endorsed him to come here and speak. He got his full permissions to come here and speak. And he has his blessings to speak on behalf of him. James Omotosho can talk say, see, first thing first, you are not a lawyer. He can't quarrel this man known as Emmanuel Kanu. Based on reportage, it states that this man was reprimanded. That is, Omotosho reprimand this man known as Prince Emmanuel Kanu, which is, he give him some query, say, you have no legal right to be here to defend this man. You have no judicial rights to be here. You're not a lawyer. So what are you doing in my courtroom? Now, please tell and say, now he got the blessings from Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Nnamdi Kanu direct him come here to speak on behalf of him. Since you guys don't want to grant him a send document to Sokoto State Prison for him to come here and defend himself or drop these petitions by himself. The whole thing did not sit well with the judge, Omotosho. Tell her and say, see you, I don't want to see you in my court again representing anybody. You are not a lawyer. If you want to be a lawyer, you have to go to a law school and spend 6 years there. Yes, if you want to be a lawyer, you have to go to school and spend time there. You are not qualified, or you don't have the mandate to represent Mazi. Emmanuel Kanu got and said, okay, then you guys should allow him come out from detention now, from where he did. Since you guys don't want anybody, you don't want a random person to represent him, why not allow him come here and defend himself? This man, Omotosho, no really give clarifications. He no even talk. What this man can't talk next, can't really bust our head. But I have to show you so that you will see the words as it was stated. Show you right now on your screen an article coming from the desk of the Daily Punch. It states, this is what Omotosho respond after Emmanuel Kanu asked him a very, very important question. It states, the judge also corrected public claims suggesting that Kanu must be physically present to compile his record of appeal, explaining that a convict does not need to attend court for that purpose. He noted that while a rep may appear, the convict's own presence is unnecessary, and advised those commenting publicly on the case to avoid spreading inaccurate information. But yeah, this is the particular point in time where we have to jump in. Omotosho knows the truth. He's saying that Nnamdi Kanu does not have to come to Abuja every time to represent himself or to make any documentation. Anybody can do it on his behalf. But Omotosho, you fail to understand one thing. This man is defending himself. He doesn't want anybody to defend him. He did not adopt the services of any legal-minded person. In talks and he going to defend himself. It simply means, say, since he's the one defending himself, allow him to do these things by himself. Allow him to file the records. Allow him to drop documents, put things in place that will enable the appeal process go smoothly. You understand what I'm saying? Now, himself, they represent himself. This is unlike any other usual case you've handled, Omotosho. I will be saying anybody feels stand up for. Most times, convicts, they get lawyers. Suspect, they get lawyers. But this man, now him be the convict, now him be his own lawyer. So what can you say about that? I beg you, like see your responses going forward and moving forward. So what's going to happen again? Well, Prince Emmanuel Kanu come to tell the judge, say, I beg you, this man, and they represent himself. The same thing we'll just tell you. So I'm gonna put him for a place where they're very close to Abuja Federal High Court. He put him somewhere very close. We have two options already. Take him to Niger State. Niger State is very close to Abuja. Or take him to Nasarawa State. They share borders or boundaries with Abuja. Take him to either one of these states who don't enlist. But Sokoto State is too far. It's over 700 kilometers away from the Federal Capital Territory. And if you want to check the full distance between the Federal High Court and the Correctional Center in Sokoto State, it even past 700 kilometers. So therefore, I beg, put them somewhere where it will make sense, and put them somewhere where it will be very close. This is the particular point in time where things got really, really interesting. Yes, this is where things got really, really fascinating. The judge contact say, well, I was supposed to give a ruling today, but I didn't expect to see you, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, as a man representing Nnamdi Kanu in the court of law. Wetin go happen be say, this whole conversation will be adjourned for the 8th of December of 2025, where we will continue or have a proper hearing. All we did today cannot be classified as a hearing. I did not believe to see you, Emmanuel Kanu, you that has little or no legal info defending or representing a man in the court of law. No, I will not let that happen. So therefore, on the 8th day of the month of December, which will definitely be on a Monday next week, we go come back here in the court of law to have these conversations again. And I don't want to see you, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, as the man we go represent Nnamdi Kanu. Now, things have gotten very interesting. All this whole conversation that was made yesterday has been translated or sent to Aloy Jimako and Max Olopara. These guys now are now making moves so that Nnamdi Kanu, he himself, will represent himself on Monday. Just imagine, say, Nnamdi Kanu see Omotosho again face to face. It's going to be a very, very hot one. Imagine putting Nnamdi Kanu in the same room with this man. This man will sentence him to life imprisonment. So as we speak now, they are making or putting every documentation in place that will carry or allow Nnamdi Kanu to come to the Federal High Court physically, meet with Omotosho physically, and hold conversations physically. It's going to be an interesting one. And for wait till they hear and for wait till they see, the courts might grant that permission. And the only person who will stop the court from giving access to Nnamdi Kanu to appear in the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday, it's on that person will stop him, James Omotosho. Because James will never want to face Nnamdi Kanu face to face. He will never ever want to meet this man face to face. But with their advice, you say, you are a legal practitioner. Now you they represent the law in the court. Now you they interpret the law. Don't be scared of people. You call him a convict, no wahala. You called him a suspect, no wahala. Allow him to face you in the court of law to argue this whole thing again one more time. We don't say you there on advantage, or you Omotosho day at advantage because of say you get everything working in your favor. But allow this man face you one-on-one again, so that he can go put you and show you some kind of things where you never see before. Make you show you some part of the Constitution where you need to pay attention to, and other things we do. And let's address the final one, Sha. You spoke about people interpreting or giving commentaries about the laws. What do you expect people to do? You send this man to Sokoto State when you know say Nahim is his own lawyer. What do you expect people to do? Clap for you, dance a tigi for you, or do what? No, people go come out and give their own perspective, their own understanding of the law based on what you do. This man is his own lawyer. Why did you send him far away from where he is supposed to be, close to the Federal High Court? You said Kuje is not safe. Is Sokoto State safe? You go answer that question very soon, Sha. On a good day, all these questions we will get for you. You go answer them, and you go answer them very, very well. No worry. At a particular point in time, you will be seated and you give us full, because as humans, we learn every day. So we definitely want to learn from you and hear what you have to say regarding this case. You go talk and fully and tell the whole wide world how you take see the case. You know how it passed like that. So moving on swiftly. So what do we think will happen next week? Well, to be honest with you, to give you a realistic analysis and answer, I don't see Justice James Omotosho taking Nnamdi Kanu away from Sokoto State Correctional Center. Mind you, before Nnamdi Kanu was said to be sent to Sokoto State Prison, I believe people don't know after his conviction he will be sent there. All of these things has been pre-planned, and there's no way on earth their plans, until they don't write out on the script, will be changed or thwarted. I don't see Nnamdi Kanu leaving Sokoto State Prison for any reasons in this world. the court of law will strike out all of their petitions against that location of his life sentence. They can't move him away from Sokoto State Prison. Even if he be moved away from Sokoto, the next best place where he carry and go, if he be somewhere in maybe Kaduna or Kanu, but bringing him around anywhere close to Niger State or Nasarawa State, I don't see that happening. If we have to put it in a percentage, for the court of law to still maintain him in Sokoto State is around 95%. And for the court of law to move him to any correctional center again, it could be around 5%. So it's very, very low at this particular point in time. Now, if you ask me, now it's see, I could tell you. So what do we think will happen next week? The court of law that will be headed by James Omotosho will strike out the petition. And I doubt if he would want to see Nnamdi Kanu face to face. Because say, if he and Nnamdi Kanu again, Nnamdi Kanu will tell him his mind in full force. Yes. And ramifications. Yes, now so it could definitely happen. So what about the case of Aloy Ejimakor and Maxwell Apara? As we speak, we don't really know what is going on between these people when it comes to their legal services to Nnamdi Kanu. Because normally, now either Aloy Ejimakor or Maxwell supposed attend the Federal High Court hearings yesterday. And that is why Aloy Ejimakor did not post anything regarding the statements coming from the Court of Law yesterday. If you go to his Twitter page right about now, showing right now on your screen, now his Twitter page. As we speak, this man has not made any comments regarding what he played on yesterday in the Court of Law. Meaning say, it's either he wasn't briefed of yesterday's conversation or he know, but he no one put body because of say, Nnamdi Kanu they sideline him. Now we feel like say they happen at this particular point in time. There's a rift between these parties, Nnamdi Kanu and his legal counsel team, and we want it to be resolved very, very soon because of say, if your house they're on fire, it could be very, very difficult for you to quench the fire before you attend to other things. Take care of the problems that you get for your house first before you try to do any external services. Now we too go advise these individuals to do. What about the case of Simon? Well, the case of Simon is progressing smoothly. Simon's case is moving on as it's supposed to be because the Finnish court no be like the one in our country. Those people, they follow every single decision from the constitution and from the books. Simon is currently staying in Kilamakoski Correctional Center, the same center where, as they arrest him, as of last year, they put him for there in detention for Kilamakoski. Now there instead they reach today. They don't carry him go any place or say, okay, we want to keep you in a safe place or we'll carry you go place very close to Russia. No, they kept him in where he has been serving his detention. That is in Kilamakoski. And he's still there. So the guy now is actively pushing for his appeal case. And like I said, the appeal case will kick off early next year, early January or thereabouts. And then the appeal will start. But his appeal is not looking very, very nice anymore because of saying people they don't confess. People like Commander Gento, the Yahoo and the rest, where they arrest as of 2 months ago. Those people appeared before the Federal High Court as of last month. And those people been given a lot of confessions and revelations how Simon's involvement take aid the operations in the southeast. So as you can see now, appeal for Simon, it's like dead on arrival. I'm not gonna lie you. If you dey hope and pray, say that we through the appeal, we go free him from the confessions we don't see here. It go day very, very difficult, and it go hard to pull him off in any way, shape, or form. Now, one thing we will say, we could tell now, as of today being the 5th day of the month of December. Okay, we're moving on swiftly. 2 days ago, we made a video regarding a phone call where Tinubu made a phone call, and that phone call now they change a lot of things. He called someone within the judicial settings of the country to do one thing on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu's case. Who did he call? And what did they go do? Well, in a video released 2 days ago, we explained every single thing step by step, how the call was made, and the influence or effect of that call on Nnamdi Kanu's case. So if you want to watch that video and get full update and clarity, we have that video showing right now on your screen. So click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this particular video, and I'll see you on the other side of your screen. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and be blessed in everything you do. Oh yeah, now, may you for take care and stay sharp.